Most irregular migrants from Africa try to reach Europe by crossing the Mediterranean Sea from either Libya or Tunisia. Thousands of migrants have died or disappeared during such crossings. Those who are returned to Africa face much uncertainty. The Tunisian Forum for Economic and Social Rights, which specializes in migration issues, noted that deploying European vessels to deter such crossings is not an unprecedented move in the region. In fact, France and Italy made similar attempts in the past, but failed. Now Greece is trying something similar, but the Forum believes it will suffer the same fate.
The Greek measure, which consists of deploying 2 frigates and 1 more vessel close to Libya's territorial waters to control the flow of migrants, reminds us of previous attempts by France and Italy to deploy ships and airplanes near Tunisian waters since the end of 2021. This is part of the EU's security measures to limit the number of migrants. This is not a solution. It will only cause a temporary shift in the migratory routes to the west from Mauritania and the eastern parts of Libya.
Tunisian authorities believe they are winning the fight against irregular migration, largely thanks to financial and other support from the EU. Early reports in 2025 indicated a consistent and sustained decline in departures from Tunisia to Italy, with some sources citing an 89% drop compared to the previous quarter.
Tunisia has been implementing an efficient political and security strategy. This approach has set limits on the huge waves of irregular migrants from border regions with neighboring countries. Tunisia also controls its territorial waters and shores, leading to a sharp decline in the number of departures to Europe. The message of the authorities in Tunisia is that its borders are under control.
But there is much more to the problem than just stopping the boats. Tunisia's president met the Director General of the International Organization for Migration, Amy Pope, last month. Qais Said called on the IOM to redouble efforts to facilitate the voluntary return of irregular migrants, provide them with financial support for reintegration, and collaborate with relevant parties to determine the fate of missing individuals, whether at sea or on land. Pope said it was a productive meeting.
We also explored ways to facilitate voluntary returns, ensure dignified lives, and create job opportunities for sustainable reintegration in countries of origin. Some measures would benefit all stakeholders at the national, regional, and international levels.
President Said reiterated his country's unwavering position in refusing to serve as a transit point or host country for irregular migrants. Tunisian authorities believe that in order to effectively counter irregular migration, a more comprehensive approach is needed, focusing on addressing both root causes and strengthening border security while promoting development and stability in countries of origin. Adnan Shawishi, CGTN, Tunis.